Here we go. Suffer with us. Show us that you care.
You came up with those lyrics out of nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you a nickel. It doesn't cost a dime.
It's audio ducking with Huck and Jemima.
Yeah.
Welcome back to audio ducking. I guess I'll be doing it alone. I'm Jemima Wad.
And I am Huck Webb.
Huck! Where did you come from?
Left. Over that way.
Oh my gosh! Dude! What are you doing here? If Huck finds out, he's gonna kill you.
Actually, Huck hired me back.
What?
Yeah, he really only fired me out of a temporary rage. A blind fit, you could call it. And it was a valid crash out. I take full responsibility for my mistake. Showing up to work intoxicated could not be more unprofessional. I don't know what was going through my mind, but now all that is going through my mind is putting on a good radio show.
Well, good, Huck. I'm glad to have you back, buddy. I got a little worried.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you back too, buddy.
Buddy. Yep, we're buddies. We should probably start by talking about the weather today.
It'll be sunny with a high of 75.
You can't beat that, can you?
No, well, you could, technically. It could be 76.
Well, yeah, but then it would be warmer. I mean, like, you can't beat that as in, it really doesn't get more comfortable than that outside.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I tend to be.
You sure do.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna... I do?
Why are you doubting yourself? You're fantastic, Jemima.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
No, you're fantastic. And you are typically right. I mean, more than I am. Huck, too, for that matter.
Huck, are you afraid you're gonna get fired again?
I'm really not. I'm not gonna dampen my personality, my generally flamboyant nature, because of one mistake. I'm just being me.
But you're not being you.
Pardon me?
You're really calm.
Well, I don't think I'm acting that calm. I think I'm acting pretty normal.
Yeah, too normal. Very reserved and a little bit too agreeable.
I didn't know you could be too agreeable.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. And you're kind of being that.
Well, I had no idea.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'll try to flare it up a bit if you like.
Okay. I mean, don't force it, I guess. It wouldn't feel very natural.
Okay. Before we move on to our news story, I'd like to present a poem. If you would.
Sure.
Bear with me. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come home, and he would gather her leaves.
Huck?
Yeah?
That is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein.
Correct. A very emotionally impactful story, one that I resonate with
Why
deeply.
are you being so sophisticated and calm? You're not usually like that, man. Look, I know you got in trouble, okay? You made a mistake, and you owned up to it, but now we can go back to normal.
I don't feel like going back to normal, Jemima.
Why?
What is there to go back to normal to?
Huh?
I am just going to be steady. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to get it done. Then I'm going to go home. I'm going to watch a show on my TV. I'm going to go to bed way too late and get up way too late. I'm going to sleep all day if I can. I'll maybe do half the job I have to do. And that'll be it.
What? Huck!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I slipped up. I don't mean that I'll only do half the job I have to do. I mean I'll do the bare minimum. But I'll still do the bare minimum. But I'll only do the bare minimum. But I'll make sure I reach expectation. But I won't exceed them. I don't feel like trying.
Dude! What is wrong with you? You're breaking my heart.
You broke my heart a long time ago, Jemima.
Huh?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, was that Do you mean that, like, romantically?
At one point I did.
Okay. Well, what about right now? I mean, now is kind of what matters, you know?
No, I feel nothing for you.
Oh. Okay.
I should rephrase that, Jemima. I feel a desire to bring you a comfortable amount of happiness. In fact, I have a desire to bring you an average amount of comfort. And that'll be good for me. I'll know I'm doing my job.
Okay. Well, you do know I kind of like you, right?
In what way, Jemima?
Well, you know, I mean, we've had her on and off for a while, and, you know, I did technically break up with you. And I know that. And I hope it doesn't hurt too much.
It doesn't hurt at all, actually. I feel nothing.
Right. Okay, but all that in the past, you know, I mean, all that, you know, being disregarded now, I feel like it can be disregarded now. I'm having a tough time forming a thought. What I'm trying to say, Huck, is I am more than willing to just forget about it.
Or, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the other day when I happened to check your DeviantArt account and, you know, I found we have a lot in common, but, I mean, before that, Hawk, I was already kind of pining for what we'd had, you know? But then I found out that you had something else with my former good friend, Philippine, who I do not speak of now for various different reasons. And then, you know, that didn't work out. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll, you know, end up back together. Look, Huck, you're a billionaire with all that money that you got from your dead Raven girlfriend, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I literally do not want $1 of it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, man. When you got all that money, like back in December, when you acquired that cash, boy, did I want it. Because I didn't have that infatuation with you that I have right now, Hawk. I was hurt, and I was bitter, and I was trying to reform a friendship with you, but all I wanted to reform was a friendship. I didn't want anything more than a friendship. That was all I wanted. I thought, you know what? He owes me. If I can get a little cash money, I'm going to get the cash money. But then, you know, then time went on, and I thought, what am I doing? You know, I'm not going to hound him for what he has. I rejected him. We broke up. He wanted me back. I didn't go back. I found Ferruginous. I found other people, and I said, no, me and Hawk are done. And then you got money, and then I realized I'm trying to use him, you know? I'm not going to do that. I'm not like that. I'm not a gold digger, you know? I said, I'm not going to use him like that. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to leave him be, and I'm going to try to build that friendship back up. And Hawk, you're so charming. It formed back on its own. I didn't really have to put any, you know, real tangible effort into rebuilding that friendship because you're just so much fun to be around, and we mesh really, really well. You know, like I feel like we get along. We have a lot in common. And then that DeviantArt thing, that took it like a level deeper, you know, on an intimate level. I'm like, wow, we have more in common than we ever got the opportunity to explore. As a couple, we didn't, you know, we weren't as open, and we didn't really connect like we could have. And I guess that kind of pushed me over the edge, thinking, man, think of what we could have had. Think of what we could have right now. You know, if we'd worked out our junk. And I feel like we could have done it, Huck, and we didn't. And I don't know why we didn't. We didn't even really try. And I'm going to give you credit, Huck, in your own weird little way. I think you did try. I think you wanted me back, and I didn't. I reveled in that. I felt great. It felt amazing to be wanted by somebody who I had convinced myself I didn't want. But I did. But I wouldn't admit it, and I wouldn't even look you in the eyes. And I had to come to work and see you every day, and it was torture, and I didn't know why it was torture, and now I know why it was torture, because I never really fell out of love with you, Huck. And now you're being so cold. What are you doing? Why are you acting like that? Why are you so stoic and emotionless, Huck? It scares me. Just a new level of nothing. And you're not nothing. You have so much personality and love and charisma, and you've got nothing right now. I've lost you, and now I'm losing you again. And I don't even feel like you want to be my friend. I want more, but I want level 5, and you're not even giving me level 1. And it makes me feel all knotted up inside, like you're full of it. You've got so many problems I'm willing to look past because I love you. And I don't know why you don't love me anymore. And I don't know what changed. And maybe I just loved the infatuation you had with me. Maybe it healed me in a way I didn't realize. Maybe it took the little cracks of self-consciousness in my being and filled them in, and maybe I was using you for that. But now I realize I was wrong, and I want to repair what we had. I know I'm not fully in the wrong. We both made so many mistakes, Huck. And I'm not here to say who made the most. We both messed it up. Had one of us been strong enough and sure enough of what we had, we wouldn't be where we are right now. We'd be in a much better, healthier place. But now I feel like I have nothing. And I just get so scared that I'm just not going to even have you at all. Like, we'll just not talk one day. Like if we didn't work together, would you even care to talk to me? Would you ever reach out? Would you have any real feeling at all?
Jemima, you've reduced me in your mind to nothing but a lover to you. I am way more than that. I've got a personality. Just because I'm not being my playful, flamboyant self doesn't mean I'm messed up, doesn't mean I'm damaged, doesn't mean you've lost anything that you didn't choose to lose. It would never work out. We would never work out. And I just don't have the energy, the time, the patience, the stamina to give it another go. I don't even want to be here at this job, Jemima. I was kind of happy that I got fired. It felt great because I was free. I screwed up so many times. It got to a point where I'm thinking, wow, I can get away with anything. And I just kept pushing it and pushing it. And finally I found Huck's limit. And I found your limit too, Jemima. I found your limit. While in our relationship, I pushed it to a point of no return. It crumbled to pieces. And I said, well, now I know how far I can go, how far I can push it. And then all I wanted was to fix what I'd done. And then I realized I couldn't fix what I've done. I realized, Jemima, that we don't get second chances. And sometimes when we do, it's just too late. We're just too far gone. I don't care that you're offering me a second chance now. We're done. There's no healing. We just haven't loved each other at the same time, and I don't think we ever will. I feel nothing.
Okay. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair to you. You're right. You're more than me. You're more than what I imagine you in my mind. You're more than what we used to be. You're more than a memory in my mind. You're an individual of your own life. You have so much potential. And there's no reason why you should be held back by me. what we were at one time. And I'm sorry I can't let it go like you can. I know I'd be happier if I could.
I'm glad that we've reached that level of communication. Took us, quite frankly, long enough to reach any conclusion, but I think we're good. We're good, right?
Can I have a hug?
Can you have a what?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't ask.
I can't hear you.
Can I have a hug?
A hug? All right. Bring it in. Okay, here. There you go. Oh, I got you. Oh, I love you, buddy. And we're okay with that, right? We're okay with being buddies.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, we're okay.
All right, good. There's just, I think in any relationship, there's bound to be a little bit of, what do you call it? Like after effect, like you're just, it takes a little time to heal, and it has been a little time, but I don't know that you ever got the opportunity to fully get over me and all my charisma. So, maybe this can be the beginning of that.
I feel a little better.
Why? The hug?
Well, kind of, but that little noise you made.
What?
Just, the little when you went, me and all my charisma, that felt very Huck core. It made me comfortable.
That made you comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most people, when I do the little they go, ugh. Yeah, I mean, I can show you right now. I bet Huck would hate it. Hey, Huck. Oh, golly. Oh, my heart. You almost killed me. Ugh.
Oh, did I, Huck? Did I almost kill you?
Yeah, it scared me a little.
Huck, pack your bags.
What now?
Get out.
What? No, well, no, I won't.
You will.
What? Did you not just call me this morning and hire me back? You said, Hawk, audio ducking won't be the same without you. We're gonna look past your little alcoholic mistake, and I
did. Hawk, I did. I said all of that, and probably much more. I told you how important you are to the show. I told you how much you matter to the crew. I said we need you back to make the show. Then you come here, and you tell my co-host that you feel nothing.
Well, I don't, in that way. And even if I did, which I don't, I couldn't possibly express it now, I mean, have you not been following the show for the past 130-some episodes? We're at lost cause, Huck. And I had to make that clear today. Sorry if that offended you from your little outside bubble. You're not part of our relationship. Be it romantic, be it a friendship, be it a situationship, be it a professional workplace relationship. Whatever me and Jemima have, you're not part of it. You're not part of the equation. 1 + 1 is 2, but 2 + me is not you. I think. Did I cook?
No comment.
Hawk, get out of my studio. Now.
Okay. Well, there you go. I pushed it too far again. I can't win. I mean, I can't win. I drive you, Jemima, I drive you out of your mind, but in a loving way. But I'm pushing it, and I know I'm pushing it. And then we crumble. And I don't even know what the goal was there. I guess I just thought you'd never leave me. And then I push it here, and I get fired. And then I get hired back. And then I get fired the next day. And I'm not even doing jack squat. I didn't even do anything to get fired. I'm being behaved. I'm being a good boy. I'm being good. Why am I being fired?
Get out of my studio!
Okay, I will. And I won't be back. I'm gonna fly, Huck. No, I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna fly so high, the sun is gonna burn my tail feathers. Then it'll burn all my feathers off. And then I'll land here right in front of you. And I'll have nothing on. I'll be all skin and flesh. And you'll be like, ah! And I'll be like, ha ha! You wish you could look like that. And you'll go, yeah, I do. And then I'll laugh. Like that. I'll laugh like that. I'm being so normal today. Why am I getting in trouble for being normal? I'm doing everything right. Well, you know what? I'm so happy that you fired me. Because you...
Oh my gosh. Well, okay then. Here's to hoping we never have to see that guy again.
Never.
I mean, I put my neck on the line there for you, Jemima, and if you try to go back to him after all that, I got nothing for you. I mean, I really don't. But yeah, I would be fine, personally, with never seeing Hawk again.
Me too.
You mean that?
I do. I think I... No, I definitely do. I don't think anything. I know I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right, Huck. He pushed it. I mean, he said it right there. He likes to see how far he can go. Well, every now and then, you're going to suffer the repercussion. And he did. And I didn't fire him. I don't have to feel bad. I don't feel bad. You might feel bad.
I don't.
Good. You shouldn't. I don't feel bad. Alrighty. Time for a new era. And to make a new show. Right?
Right.
Okay. Casting begins tomorrow. I'll be the co-casting director. How's that?
Okay, well, great. I love to see you taking initiative.
All right, everybody. Who's listening to Audio Ducking currently? If you're locked in, if you're focused, if you like what we do, come on down to the studio right here in the middle of Falabaloogle tomorrow morning and audition to be the new host of Audio Ducking, or better yet, pitch your own radio show. This is going to be great, Huck. Who knows who we'll meet?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. High five. Okay. I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I do. I promise.